A very good evening to all of you, my dear kids. I am Manisha Das on behalf of eTuition family. Welcome you all to today's class. Let me remind you that our eTuition family is providing quality education for your better tomorrow. So don't forget to be a part of our family. Okay. So my dear class 8 students, today we are going to start a new chapter. That is chapter 9, reproduction in animals. Okay. So in today's part, we will be discussing about human reproductive system. So these terms might be new to you. So let's move ahead. So first, just tell me, do you know the term reproduction? What do you mean by the term reproduction? Okay, forget about it. Can you see in this picture? Okay, mother duck and the baby ducks called as ducklings, right? And this is a small human baby. Have you ever wondered that how these babies born? Some process, right? So about those process we are going to discuss today. So in today's part we'll be discussing about reproduction, types of reproduction, and about human reproductive system, male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ. Okay, so let's start. So my dear kids, what do you mean by reproduction? See, we know that dogs give birth to puppies, right? कुत्ते किसको पैदा करते हैं? कुत्तों के बच्चों को, राइट? सो लाइक दैट डॉग्स विल गिव बर्थ टू बेबीज ऑफ डॉग, बेबी डॉग्स मीन्स पपीज, राइट? कैट विल ऑलवेज गिव बर्थ टू किटन्स. ओके, ऐसा क्यों होता है? जैसे कि मैंगो ट्री में सिर्फ मैंगो होता है, पापाया तो होगा नहीं, राइट? लाइक दैट विच प्रोसेस इज रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर इट? दिस रिप्रोडक्शन. So reproduction is basically the process by which living organisms produce more living organisms of its own kind. Okay, it means it gives birth. Okay, it is the process by which living organisms will produce, they will form new offsprings, but they should be of their own kind, as dogs give birth to puppies. Okay, so it is one of the important life processes which ensures the continuation of similar kinds of individuals or species generation after generation. Have you ever thought, अगर क्या हो कि dogs will not give birth to puppies, okay, they will not produce their young ones, what will happen? After certain time the dog will become old, after that it will be dead. उसके बाद क्या होगा? उसकी species continue रह पाएगी? No, right? So reproduction plays an important role in the continuation of a species. एक continuous species को क्या करना है? उसके generation after generation उसके species को continue रखने के लिए reproduction is most important. और क्या? जिंदा रहने के लिए. Okay? See, human is there. Okay? If they will not give birth to humans, what will happen? The number of humans will be decreasing. At one time the number will vanish. Right? Yes. Now, animal and their young ones. So now, as we have told that animals produce their offsprings by this reproduction process. So let us recall that what we call to the young ones. Like in human we call the young one as a baby. Like cat, the young cat or the baby cat is called as kitten. In dogs, the baby dogs are called as puppy. In butterfly, see, butterfly is a different kind. See, it has a life process. Okay, it has life cycle. Okay, as if dog क्या करती है? कुत्ते अपने पप्पी को जन्म देती है, लेकिन बटरफ्लाई क्या करती है? अपने लाइफ साइकिल को कंप्लीट करती है. ओके, बटरफ्लाई वो क्या करती है? अंडे देती है. ओके, दे लेज एग्स. आफ्टर दैट फ्रॉम दैट एग ए कैटरपिलर और लार्वा डेवलप. फिर वो कैटरपिलर क्या करती है? इट गोज अगेन डिफरेंट स्टेजेस. Okay, it forms cocoon, after that pupa, like that. Okay, certain life cycle, life steps are there. Okay, so butterfly के baby को हम larva कह सकते हैं, that is caterpillar. And hen, chick, छोटे छोटे होते हैं, cute. Now cow, it is called as calf. Baby cow is called as calf. And frog, like that also. Frog, it is called as tadpole. Okay, it gives eggs in the outside medium, about which we will be discussing. Okay. Yes. Now, types of reproduction. So my dear kids, there are mainly two types of reproduction. One is sexual reproduction, one is asexual reproduction. Asexual means there will be no involvement of gametes. Okay, there will be no fusion of gametes actually. There will be no fusion of gametes in asexual reproduction, but in sexual reproduction there will be fusion between the male gamete and the female gamete. You might be thinking, ma'am, what are gametes? Don't panic, I will tell you. So, what is sexual reproduction? As I told you, the type of reproduction in which the fusion of male and female gametes takes place and they forms a product. Fusion hoga to there will be something is forming, right? It is called as zygote and it is called as sexual reproduction. See, this is a sperm which is a male gamete in human and this is a ova. Okay, so these two, ovum and sperm, they fertilize. Okay, they fuse and form zygote. So what are gametes, right? तभी से मैं बोले जा रही हूँ male gamete, female gamete. What are gametes? Gametes are an organism's reproductive cells. Cell हमने पढ़ लिया. Okay, different types के cell होते हैं according to their function, right? So जो cell, ठीक है, reproduction में help करते हैं, they are called as reproductive cells or gametes. Okay, they are also called as sex cells. Okay, they are also called as sex cells. And female gamete. Okay, female gamete is called as ova or egg cells, but in male these are called as sperms. Okay, this is the structure of sperm and this is ovum, right? Okay, now reproductive part. See, what are reproductive parts? The reproductive parts in animal and plants produce gametes. Now we know that what are gametes. So gametes तो produce होंगे ना. There will be some parts those who are producing gametes. So those parts are called as reproductive parts and these gametes fuse together to form a zygote. In plants the reproductive part is the flower. Okay, and in animals we'll be discussing now. Especially see reproductive parts in humans. In this part we are going to discuss about human reproductive system. Okay, so first we'll be discussing about male reproductive system, right? Because in human male and female are different. Okay, but in case of plants we can find the male reproductive organ and female reproductive organ in the same flower. Okay, but in humans male and female reproductive part are different in different bodies, as we have male individuals and female individuals, right? So male reproductive organs. See, this is the structure of male reproductive organ. So the male reproductive organs include a pair of testes. These are testes and the singular is called as testis, and two sperm ducts. These are sperm ducts and a penis. See, testis, what is the function of testis? हमने अभी पढ़ा. What is the male gamete? Sperms. Okay, testis क्या करेगी? Sperm बनाएगी. Okay, it will produce the sperms and this sperm duct will take those, yes, sperms, it will take those sperms and through penis it is ejaculated to the outside environment. Understood? Yes. So function of different male reproductive organs. What is the function? See, the testes produce the male gamete called sperms, right? As I have told you, millions of sperms are produced by the testes. Okay, and sperms are very small in size. See, these are very small. Okay, and they have three parts. What are they? Head, this is the middle piece which contains the mitochondria, and the last one is the tail. Can you tell me what is their function? See, in the head part, okay, head part is having the gamete and this middle part is having the mitochondria, which helps, which gives energy, right? Because mitochondria is called as the powerhouse of the cell. So it is basically a single cell. The sperm is basically a single cell in which this is the gamete and here it has the, yes, mitochondria which will provide energy, and the tail helps in the movement. Okay, it helps it to swim. See, can you see the sperm is swimming? Yes. Now next, female reproductive organ. This is the female reproductive organ. Okay, the female reproductive organs are a pair of ovaries. These are pair of ovaries and oviduct. Other name is fallopian tube. Okay, it is a tube like structure. It is called as oviduct or fallopian tubes, and this is the uterus. Okay, in the diagram endometrium, myometrium, it means the different layers. Okay, the wall layers of the uterus. So mainly you have to remember these three parts: ovaries, oviduct or fallopian tube, or this uterus. Okay, so function, right? Function of different female reproductive organs. The ovary produces female gametes called as ova or eggs. Ovary will produce. And in human beings, a single matured egg is released into the oviduct. See, जैसे कि मेल में क्या होता है, millions of sperm at a time, okay, but in human females a single matured egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. See, let me show you. See, this is the female reproductive organ, okay. Ovary will produce the egg cells, okay, and every month this ovary will give, okay, in the first month, every month one mature egg is produced, and this egg will be collected by these finger like structures, and they will take into this oviduct. After that it will come to the uterus, and in the next month alternatively again these ovaries, so these two ovaries alternatively produce the mature egg cells. Understood? Yes. Okay. And uterus is the part where development of the baby takes place. A pouch like structure was there, that is called as uterus, which helps in the development of the baby. And this is the structure of a ovum, which has a nucleus and cytoplasm. Okay? Yes. So with this we have discussed about our human reproductive system, male reproductive system and female reproductive system. Okay, so you have to remember the diagram. If you will remember the diagram, you can explain the process. Okay, so with this we have the quotes time. Every moment is a fresh beginning. It means, ऐसा बोला जाता है ना कि don't wait for an opportunity, right? आपके पास जो अभी जो है ना present time, you have to utilize that. No need to wait for a moment that when it will come I will do accordingly, but every moment is perfect. This is the perfect time, okay, and you have to start from now. Okay, I hope you understood everything. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. So with this I would like to request you, be a part of our eTuition family. Don't forget to watch, like, share and subscribe to our channel, and till then stay safe, stay happy and happy reading. Thank you.